Hey guys, Danish here. Today we are in the beautiful landed enclave of Frankel Estate. In the past we've toured a number of landed homes, and today we're going to be touring a 3-story Danish-inspired Inter-Terrace home. Now this house feels light and airy and exudes a certain sense of tranquility courtesy of all the architectural elements that have been subtly implemented into the home. Now I'll try and point that out to you as we get through the tour today, and with that, let's get this show on the road. Alright, so a brief background of this home. Now this is a 3-story Inter-Terrace house, and it's built atop a land size of 1,596 square feet with a built-up area of 3,550 square feet. It features 3 bedrooms, 4 baths, a study area, and a number of roof terraces. Now the homeowners are a family of 4. They actually bought the house in 2019, but back then they felt that it was a little bit too dark, so they opted to rebuild it from the ground up. Now together with Chalk Architects, they've poured $1.1 million into transforming this house into what it is today. As always, let us begin at the porch. Now, Frankel Estate is a relatively low landed area, hence it's prone to flooding. Now, a step up into the home helps to mitigate this problem. Coming in, we've got a dryscape gridded pattern with large granite slabs and grey pebble infills. Overhead, a beautiful Scandinavian lightwood shelter finished mostly in fluted panels, and this shades a majority of the porch from weather elements. Now, the homeowners enjoy gardening, so the architects have actually built in plant racks at the back together with skylights above to encourage natural light and water for the plants. Stepping up into the home, we have little cutaway niches into the side of the walls for display and shoe storage purposes. Now, the entry lobby has been kept mostly minimalistic with a little bench flush against the corner. Now, the door has been built into the side to allow it to be open throughout the day to maximize cross-ventilation without compromising on privacy. Finally, these large grey format tiles spread from the entry lobby all the way through the first story of the home. Now, interestingly enough, this isn't the main living area. But because the homeowners are a musical family that often host ballet classes, this entire space has been kept mostly empty to accommodate that. At the far end, we've got open shelving, which serves as a display area for the homeowners' portraits and items. Now, separating the entertainment area from the utility yard are these glass bifold doors, and this area is used mostly for storage. There's also a washer dryer and a standing bicycle rack. Stepping past the utility yard, we come to the transitional airwell. Now, this functions almost like a monochromatic moat. You get loose stone pieces filling up the floor, punctuated by irregular black stone steps. Now in the day, the sunlight comes in, creating a beautiful contrast. At the far end, we've got a feature wall finished in textured paint, and in the middle, a lovely tree that adds a touch of greenery to soften the space. Right next to the airwell is the open concept guest bedroom. Now it's separated from the rest of the living areas by these glass sliding doors. So we're actually in the guest bath right now with fittings flush to either end. The shower area is nicely concealed behind fluted panels and frosted glass, and of course, there are retractable blinds overhead for privacy reasons. Now, heading into the rest areas, we've got a queen-size bed together with built-in side wood tables, and in this corner right here, we've got a study area that's been nicely carved out. Now, this room was actually designed with future-proofing in mind for when the homeowners grow older and are unable to ascend the stairs. Now, overall, I really like the look and feel of this room. The open concept, the glass windows, and the woody tones just makes for a very serene living environment. Coming out of the bedroom, we have a corridor that leads to the back entrance for easy access. Now that opens up into a laundry area. Coming back round into the entertainment room once again, we have staggered concrete screens which gently tease views of the airwell. Here we have an entire row of fluted panels which nicely conceal the bomb shelter, and it's also here that we notice the absence of risers in the stairs, as well as these staggered screens which encourage natural light into this entertainment room. Coming around the corner, notice how the light catches and illuminates the shelves right here. Now this is courtesy of the timber light aluminium fins. Now these stretch across 2 floors and can be manually adjusted to provide light and ventilation into the home. Now at the top of the stairs we find the dining area. It's currently furnished with a 6-seater dining set together with 2 pendant lights above and a full-frame oriental picture on the opposite end. Now adjacent to that is the open kitchen. It's white and sleek, allowing light to bounce off the surfaces, giving it a clean and minimalistic feel. Now fronting the kitchen is the living area. Now the first thing that really caught my eye was how tranquil this place felt. Now the homeowners shared that they opted for elements of the sky and earth here, and you can see that in the pastel tones of the furniture. So we've got 2 armchairs, 3-seater sofa, a round wooden table in the middle together with a couple of side benches, and wrapping up the area is a large dark green rug which provides a sense of grounding to this living room. Now in the corner we've got a niche for display purposes, and on the far end a wooden console with standing speakers flanking either side. Just before heading out onto the balcony, I'd like to bring your attention to the veneer ceiling overhead. Now this was done to simulate the wind tunnel effect, whereby the openings are wider before narrowing deeper into the house. This architectural element enhances cross-ventilation throughout the home. Stepping out onto the balcony, we have 2 panels of load-bearing glass that direct sunlight down below while providing visual engagement for those above. At the far end, we have planters with a variety of herbs and fruits which the homeowners harvest for use in their cooking. Now overall, it's quite a sizable balcony, and I could see an outdoor alfresco or lounge set fitting in here just fine. Heading past the dining area, we come to the powder room. Now this is finished in 3 shades of Kit Kat wall tiles. We've also got a red Danish designer pendant lamp which adds character to the space. Now continuing down through the corridor, we come to the study area. Now this is nicely separated from the rest of the living areas by these glass bifold doors. Now if you notice, most of the furniture are modular, and this allows the room to grow and change over time with the children's needs. Now in the corner is a bay window with storage areas underneath, and so now that we've seen what the first and second floor of the house has to offer, let's head upstairs to have a look at the final level. Heading up the stairs, we come to a landing. Now we've got bedrooms on either end. Let's check out the kids' bedroom first. So coming in, we notice full-length glass windows to the side with oak veneer trimmings. Now we've got plenty of wardrobe space. Speaking of which, notice the high ceilings as well, which beats off to one side. Now filling this area are 2 single beds split in the middle by a dresser and scone lights. At the far end, we have a bay window with storage underneath. Now this bedroom comes with an ensuite bath which is separated from the rest of the living areas by these massive bifold wooden doors. Now it's not the biggest of spaces, but it's definitely one of the nicer baths we've seen to date. We've got large format marble lookalike tiles, and the one feature that really draws my breath away is the skylight that's been cut into the rooftop. Now that brings in beams of natural light gently reflecting off the white surfaces. A step up from the landing is the master bedroom, so come on in. Now right at the entrance is the master bath. Now it's separated from the rest of the living areas by this wooden pocket sliding door. Coming in, you notice that it's long and linear, and it exudes a certain sense of rugged elegance. Now the floor and walls are finished in matte grey. We've got double sinks to one side as well as full-length windows on the other, complete with retractable privacy blinds. Now we've also got a ladder-like drying rack which was carved into the corner, and at the far end we've got the shower area finished with black shower fittings, as well as a planter outside which adds a touch of greenery into this space. Heading out into the main rest areas, we've got plenty of wardrobe space on one side, as well as a queen-size bed in the middle. Now it's been placed in such a way that the homeowners are able to wake up to views of the greenery and the sky outside. Now we've also got a headboard right here which features strip lighting as well as a magnetic surface which allows for the placement of magnet lights on either end. Now on this side we've got a wall-hung TV console, and on the opposite end a small little nook for a study area. Now adjacent to the master bedroom is the roof terrace. Now here we have a long planter which helps to shade the main bedroom from the sun's glares. It also provides a sense of calmness into the space. Now, the flooring is made of composite timber decking, and as we ascend the stairs, we get to a little landing. Now this landing is used by the homeowners in the mornings for their yoga sessions, and in the evenings you'll find them here with their bar stools, enjoying the sounds of the birds as well as the view of the enclave. And so that officially wraps up the tour for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Now if you'd like to find out more about the home, you can head on to stackedhomes.com/editorial. And if you like the interior of the home and are on the lookout for an architect, you can head to the description box check out the link and potentially stand to win a $500 stack store voucher. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.